How's it going? Back at it again with another NHL power rankings and stuff. We had a lot of good games this weekend and a lot of great comebacks, and so let's just hop right into it with my power rankings. So the top 5 teams right now, they're kind of the same. I have one new one. I got the Bruins and the Canes, which it can go either way, who you think is number 1 really. Then I got the Devils, the Leafs, which I don't know why I have them so high. They lost a silly one couple days ago. And then number 5, the Rangers. Moving on for the following 16, because the top 16 teams out of 32 was who we should be keeping an eye on right now as we move closer towards the playoffs. I got Vegas at 6, then 7, 8, 9. Here we go. Vegas, the Kings, Tampa Bay, the Kraken, the Avalanche, the Stars, the Islanders, the Jets, the Penguins, the Wild, and the Oilers. Teams that are slipping out though right now that, you know, might not even be on this list next week and stuff in the top 16. I would say the Penguins because of their loss, the Oilers because of their loss, and then the Capitals because they've been on a recent skid too. So 16 through 21, like those teams on the outside of the bubble looking in right now. I got the Capitals, the Panthers, the Flames, the Wings, and the Sabres. And then I just wrote down, well, you tried, rounding out the bottom. We got the Predators, Ottawa, the Blues, Vancouver, the Coyotes, Blackhawks, Blue Jackets, Flyers, Habs, Sharks, and the Ducks. Say that 5 times fast. One of the teams that I have on the rise right now is the Rangers. They had a great comeback against the Oilers the other night, but then they also lost to the Flames. But, it was like, you know what? They're moving in the right direction, and so that's why I had them on the come up. The reason why I had Vegas moving up is because right now currently they are on a 5-game win streak, which is very impressive because they're still missing their key guy right now. If you take Connor McDavid or Nathan McKinnon, Crosby, we can see it right now with the Capitals because they're being impacted a lot without Ovechkin in the lineup. They're missing their guy, yet they're still on a constant roll. Another team that I have on the rise right now is the Avalanche. The reason why is simply based off of their comeback win against the Oilers, but they're also on a 3-game win streak, so that's pretty impressive. The Islanders. The reason why I have the Islanders moving up is because of their comeback win against the Penguins. They lost to Boston, but I mean, they were down 6-1 in the second period, so it is what it is. Teams on the downhill. Right now, one of the biggest teams that I have on the downhill is Tampa Bay. The reason why I have the Lightning here is because they're on a 2-game skid right now. They've lost to Vegas, I think, and they also lost to an emergency goalie in Arizona, which doesn't happen often. Like, that goalie set a record, which, I mean, if you're the defending East champs, like, you should be able to get at least 1 goal against an emergency goalie, but nope. That dude was a stone wall, and yeah, he was able to shut him out, which was pretty cool. The Stars. The reason why I have the Stars is because they are currently on a 5-game losing streak. They have not shown up in any of their games recently. They're being outscored, I wrote it down, 5-12. There's a lot of hype behind them, and they seem like a legit team, but from just looking at the stats and stuff, they haven't been in any of those games. I'll finish it off with these last 3. All right, I have the Oilers. They were up 3-0, but they ended up losing that one in overtime. They're up 5-3 at one point in that game too, so they also lost to the Rangers, so they're slipping, and they're slipping fast. Same with the Penguins. They blew that lead against the Islanders, and they lost to them, and that's not even counting yesterday's loss too. But they also lost a pretty solid game against the Devils too, and so they're in a slump right now. They'll, hopefully they'll figure it out and get out of it. So yeah. And then lastly, the Capitals, and the reason why is just simply put because of Ovechkin's absence to the team because of his personal family reasons. And the Capitals did beat the Bruins, but they are still currently under 500, and it's just been a very slow burn. They lost to the Canes twice. They got blown out in that Stadium Series on Saturday. Yeah, 4 straight losses. So the absence of Ovechkin is really big right now. We'll just have to wait and see if they can improve. So that's it for my power rankings. There's a lot of interesting games this week that are pretty intriguing, so we'll just have to sit and watch and wait. So thanks for listening to me this long. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.